Hey mathematicians, let's do your homework. All right, Jalen gave a survey. That means he asked a question and a bunch of people answered it and he recorded the data. And found out that 12 students have only one brother or sister, but 28 have two or more brothers and sisters. What percent of people did Jalen survey that have only one brother or sister? So to make a percent, we need a part that said, oh, I only have one brother or sister. And we need the total number of kids. And then we'll set that equal to something out of 100, and we solve for that something. So 12 kids said, oh, I only have one brother or sister. So that means that our part is 12. And 28 have two or more brothers or sisters. That's not the total. That's another part. So remember when we did these part, total charts? The part with one sibling and the part with two or more siblings. That's 12. That's 28. Together, those two numbers give us 40. That's our total. So you are trying to solve, maybe simplify this fraction before you can scale it up to be out of 100. I suggest dividing it in half. Number 2. Julie had a bag of chocolate candies and gummy candies. So part chocolate, part gummies. She had 20 gummy candies. 60% are chocolate candies. Oh dear, 60% are chocolate, but we don't know the actual number. But if 60% is chocolate, then what percent must be gummies? 40% must be gummies. So let's figure out the total. 40% are gummies. That's a percent out of 100. The part that are gummies is 20. How many total gummy plus chocolate candies are there? Oh, I see a relationship here. 40 cut in half is 20. So there must have been 50 total candies. Oh, it wasn't even asking me the chocolate. That's just what I wanted. Never mind, that's my answer. If it asked you about chocolate, you could then say 50 minus 20. There were 30 parts that are chocolate, but it didn't ask you that. 50 total candies. That was even easier than I thought it would be. Angelina has $25 in her pocket. She spent 18. What part of her money did she spend? 18. 25 is all her money, so that's the whole. What's the percent? I don't know. We got to figure it out. 18 on top, 25 on the bottom, equals something out of 100. Find that relationship, and this will be your answer. Number 4, James has regular pencils and colored pencils in her pencil bag. James is prepared. She brings pencils to class. Everybody needs to bring pencils to class because Miss Douglas is out of pencils, and I will not give you any because I do not have any, so bring your own pencils. Okay. Regular and colored pencils. Part that's regular, part that's colored pencils, colored pencils. He has, oh, is James a boy or a girl? She has 24 regular pencils. 50% of the pencils are colored. Ooh, 50%, such a nice percent. It means half. That means that these two parts are equal. So that means 24 of them are colored pencils. How many total pencils does she have? Because James can be a girl named too. Part plus part makes total. You find it. Jeremiah interviewed students and found out that 75% of the students prefer the salad bar in the cafeteria to the regular food. That's 75%. If he talked to 200 students, comma, that does not say what they said. That just says 200 students. If I did not give you a description of what they said, then that means that I'm talking about the total number of students. So now we need to set it up. Oh, I thought we were going to have to simplify, but no. That's a nice, easy times 2 relationship. So let's think about it. 75 plus 75, or 75 times 2. It's not going to be 75. And it's not going to be anything smaller than 75. I think we found our answer. Kaylee has 30 collectible model airplanes. She inherited, that means that somebody, usually somebody who passed away, left some to her. She inherited 9 of them. Oh gosh, whoever made this homework really did not check their pronouns. From her grandpa, but she put the rest together herself. So part of them are from grandpa. All of them is 30. What percent? Part from grandpa. I don't care what percent is from grandpa. The question says, what percent did she put together on her own? So you have 2 options. Option number 1, you can do 30 minus 9 to automatically start the problem with 21, which is the part that she actually did put together. Or you can do 9 out of 30 is something out of 100, and then that's not your answer. You do 100 minus that answer. I'm going to do it that way since I already set it up like that. 9 and 30 I don't see a relationship with, so I'm going to simplify them by 3. That gives me 3/10. I do see that relationship. That's a times 10. 3 times 10 is 30. That is not the answer, though I guarantee you, I was right. 30 is here. But that's not the answer. 30 is the percent that grandpa put together. So 100 minus 30 is the percent that Kaylee put together. 100 minus 30 is 70, which is not here. Don't panic when you see those not here options. Sometimes it actually is that. Last one. Rayanna has a collection of 80 scarves. My goodness, her neck will never be cold. That's her entire collection. 80. If 40% are not made in the U.S., how many were made in the U.S.? 40% not. Let's do this because this is fast and easy. What's the number that are made in the USA? 100 minus 40 is 60%. Not the answer, but you're going to solve it with this 60%. So our whole is 80. Our part is 60 over 100. Oh my gosh, I actually remember this. We did this exact same problem in class today. It was problem number 3. In case you already have your workbook out and you want to just go look up what you got. And that's our last one. So we're done.